Hello, everyone. It's good to be back at church after 16 days away. First in quarantine because of close contact, and then recovering from COVID. I want you to know that I only had mild symptoms and I am feeling well and finally have my energy back again. I want to spend a few minutes with you today as all of us start thinking about how we are going to celebrate Thanksgiving this year. But as I started to prepare this message and reflect on all the things that are happening around us these days, so many thoughts and words came to mind. Should I talk about unity and the importance of walking these days together after a presidential election that is still contested? Should I talk about hope as the numbers of those hospitalized and dying from COVID keep rising in our state and around the country? Should I talk about the great generosity of so many of our parishioners and the gratitude I have for you and all that you are doing for our parishes in spite of the financial struggles you may be having? Should I talk about being safe and careful as you make decisions about how you will celebrate Thanksgiving with your family and friends this year? So many things that kept running through my mind these days. And I'm sure as you try to keep doing what is best for you and your family and making decisions that are not easy, these are days when we all just want to say, enough. I know there are for me. I've had enough. We've all had enough. We don't want to do this anymore. We don't want to wear a mask and sanitize our hands every minute anymore. I just want to go out to dinner and be with my family and relatives and friends again. I want to go shopping and not worry about someone standing too close to me while I'm deciding what kind of ice cream that I'm going to buy for supper. I want to smile and say hello to people and see more than just their eyes. I want to see their whole face. I just want the life we had last February back again. Okay. That's how I have felt some days while I was in quarantine and sick with COVID. And that's how I felt some days when I wasn't in quarantine and wasn't sick with COVID. And I'm sure many of you have had your own list of things that you have had enough of. And your list of things of just what you want to do again. And now Thanksgiving is around the corner. And maybe you just feel like saying, let's forget about it this year. Let's not even bother with that day because we are being told to stay home and not gather with the people we love and care about. And yet, in the midst of all those thoughts and feelings, we all know that God is still with us. And we know that there is hope and gratitude in the midst of all that is happening today. In the midst of all these challenges and struggles to keep our family safe, God is with us and we are not alone. You have heard me say this before over and over again. God is with us and we are not alone. And for that, we can surely be thankful as we celebrate Thanksgiving in new ways this year. Maybe that means we are still cooking Thanksgiving dinner. But instead of gathering around the table, we're delivering it to our family members or neighbors. Or maybe we are sharing Thanksgiving dinner virtually and eating in our homes while we are Skyping or Zooming with our family and friends. However Thanksgiving is going to look for you this year, be sure to take a moment to give thanks for the gifts and blessings we do have. For our homes, and a roof over our heads, for our health, and maybe our recovery from COVID, for our jobs and food around the table. And then we need to remember the doctors, the nurses, and other essential workers who risk their lives to care for others every day. So many people who do so many things to help us stay safe and healthy. We do have a lot to be thankful for. And that should bring joy to our hearts, a joy that nothing can take away. And so before I end this message today, I want to help add a bit of joy to your Thanksgiving. So I'm going to move to the table and show you something and have me make something with you that you can use on Thanksgiving. Now, for many people, Thanksgiving isn't complete without a turkey, but I'm not really crazy about turkey. In fact, I don't even like turkey. On Thanksgiving, the tradition in my family was that my dad made barbecue ribs on the grill. I used to tease him and say that I wasn't coming home for Thanksgiving if Mom and Dad had turkey, but we never did. Many of you may be saying, oh wow, turkey and Thanksgiving, they always go together. So here's a turkey I'm going to show you how to make that I will enjoy on Thanksgiving. Pretty simple little food craft right before me. So all you need are some candy corn, a little bit of butterscotch chips, maybe one pretzel stick, and some icing to hold it all together. Oh, and we definitely need some Oreos. The suggestion is to use double stuff, but you know what? I found a bag of mega stuffed Oreos, so we are going to use that, and trust me, those are like the best. And then don't forget to buy a little bit of candy eyes, or you can just use a little extra frosting. So let's make this turkey that I know I am going to enjoy. So we're going to start with just 5 little candy corns, and we're going to use those as our feathers on the turkey. And we're going to stick the 5th one in the middle so we can kind of put 2 on either side. So now we've got a little bit of turkey feathers there. To make the eyes, we're going to take a little bit of frosting and put it right in the middle of our Oreo cookie. 2 little dabs of frosting. And really 3 dabs because we want to put a nose there too. And we're going to use a butterscotch chip for the nose. So after we put the frosting on, we're going to stick on 2 little eyes. Okay. And then we're going to use a butterscotch chip for the nose. Pretty simple. And then the pretzel stick is going to be the turkey's, oh, I got him off balance here. It's going to be the turkey's legs. So just take 1 pretzel stick, cut it in half, stick it on the bottom of your cookie, and you've got a little legs for your turkey. Okay, pretty simple little craft. There we go. Okay, now this is definitely a turkey that I'm going to enjoy on Thanksgiving. All right, can everybody see that? So something fun for you to do with your family, something easy and simple to celebrate Thanksgiving together and bring a little joy into your family as you celebrate this great feast. But however you celebrate Thanksgiving this year, be sure to stay safe and healthy. Know that I thank God for all of you and hold you close in my thoughts and my prayers every day. Never doubt that God is with us as we continue to walk in His love and grace every day. If we do that, others will come to walk with us because they will see our love and joy. And they will see that love and joy comes from something that COVID cannot take away. A conviction that God loves us and is always with us. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.